Shoutout is about overcoming social isolation in the elderly, especially in the community. We aim to equip, train and connect the elderly, and we do so by equipping them with the phones, training them on how to use these phones, and ultimately we want to connect them back with their own community that they belong to.
So a lot of our emphasis has been on how to tackle this silver tsunami and how to help our population to keep well, get well, as well as age well in the community. For seniors to age well, it's not just about health. Their social life, their social engagement, gives a lot to their well-being, and we want to help them to be as connected to the communities, to their friends, as much as possible.
And this issue about social isolation in the elderly has always been coming up, and it's a problem that has actually surfaced even before COVID-19 has occurred and reached our shores.
I think many of us may have read newspaper articles during the COVID times where it has really worsened the disparities among the socially isolated seniors. And without a means to be connected to the community and to the outside world, a lot of them actually become very anxious and very depressed. And I think this impacts on their physical health. Partnering with TriGen Home Care to look into intergeneration bonding, because we really want to bring the three generations together and reduce ageism and improve engagement and compassion for the seniors.
點解你愛參加呢個嘢呢？
佢話我朝朝出去，要袋住出去，唔係一間你跌到咩，佢哋唔知。
擔心你跌倒或者去巴剎，有時候他們來找你，你不在家，對嗎？所以他們要有一個電話比較好啦。
係啦。你嚟同我傾偈啊，變得開心啲咯，冇一個人靜靜喺屋企係好。
My grandma, who's also staying alone, also has some difficulties with technology. My parents have been going over to introduce her to the laptop so she can communicate with friends, especially during this circuit breaker. So I thought there might be others out there who don't have such a privilege to have someone to introduce this technology to them. So that's why I joined it, to be able to help. The senior that I helped with was surprisingly quite open, very receptive to teaching. I think they were very heartened by the fact that a lot of volunteers are here to help them with regards to the technology.
And we realized that before we can even go about doing innovative ways to engage these elderly do not even have mobile devices for us to be able to do that. So these elderly are a group that has been lacking behind in terms of technology, and we want to continue to equip them and help them to not lag behind, and so that the entire society can move together as one.
And then after getting the equipment, is to actually train them on how to use it. And this has to take a systematic approach and at different levels. Some really need to start from basics, where some already know, already using the phone for WhatsApp, and then really is then teaching them to use other online platforms or to access other government websites and health apps. And then finally, I think once we have equipped and we have trained them, we want to be able to connect them. So that's where I think we are starting to see some of our fruits of labour paying off. So we are able to connect them to some of the education activities that the nurses are now holding online, and many of them can tune in. There's also a lot of social activities that our partners, for example NTUC Health, Montfort, they have online engagement activities for their clients, and also Health Promotion Board with a lot of health and wellness videos. So we realized that this helps our seniors to be connected in the health and in the social side, and I think that's what really is gratifying to us.